Imagine if there was no more running races. Would you still run? It's 5 AM and I'm on my way to work with my run already done. And people ask me why I do it, because after all, it's only running. And I often ask myself the same thing. Attitude plays a big role in what we get out of life. Some are passionate about their work and others just see it as a necessity. Not everything goes our way. We spend more time on tasks we'd rather not. And this is all normal. But sometimes normal is overrated. I have amazing friends, family, and a job I enjoy. I have exposure to experiences that help me appreciate the good, the bad, and the in-between. Many would say I'm lucky. And I am, but the harder and smarter I work for it, the luckier I seem to get. And here in Melbourne, Australia, lockdown restrictions are escalating. There's nothing like a global pandemic to make you rethink what's important. Especially now with no races coming up. Why do I run so much? And life has changed. So changes have included remote learning for the kids, my wife working from home, and probably the biggest thing is the kids have been missing out on their sport.
Oh, nice.
Excellent! Right hand!
Oh, well done!
Stop, Shed! Go back, guys, quickly, give yourself space!
But these are changes we all have to deal with. And this video is about running. There's a feeling I chase, and I could be satisfied with what I get out of life now, but I know there's more, so I chase moments. Those moments where the noise is all stripped away. Those moments where it feels impossible. Those moments where time is distorted. Those moments where I'm broken down to my core. This is when I feel absolutely alive. And this is why I race. Racing, especially the long races, help provide me with those moments. And with the current situations of no racing for a while, probably for a long time, do I still want to run? And the answer is yes. But I'm trying to work out how I can find and chase those moments. But running is part of my life, so my life affects the running and my running affects my life. A big part of why I run is so I can perform at races. Now, I'm not an elite runner, far from it, but when I get a whole lot of good training under my belt, get some consistency there, I can do pretty well at local races. Yes, I love racing against other people, but I use that to push myself. But that part of running at the moment is gone, or at least for a while. So work out what I want to do with my running right now. Maybe even what I need to do. Need to look at the big why beneath all the other reasons, the superficial reasons. Probably the story beneath the story. Hold that thought. Work starts now. No cameras in here. And the rules down here have changed. Masks are now mandatory. Well, as of midnight tonight, but let's do the right thing. It's amazing all the extras you've got to think about just refueling the car. So it might help to look at what leads to those moments where I feel alive. And there's a few common threads here. Hey. So first is, the goal has to scare me. It has to be on the edge of my capability. It has to induce so much fatigue my body feels like it can't continue. And the discomfort or pain feels overwhelming. And that list sounds horrendous. And how could it be fun? But if it involves running, somehow it just resonates with me. In these moments, everything else seems to be pushed out of my head and I'm just left purely in the moment. It's in this interplay between success and failure that something special happens. Everything is enhanced. And not just in the moment, but everything else in my world. I seem to appreciate the extra things. My ability to feel and appreciate what I have and what's around me is enhanced. This is why I run. This is why I'll continue to run. So without race, I'm going to make a few modifications to my training. That's for a later video. So runners, keep on running.